wrong to be the alpha. I never cry and never have emotions. But that's the reason.
Look at her, bro. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her talking with her eyes to her friend. Like, look at this fucking puss, dude. Because remember, this chick, if she's Peruvian, you know, she's coming from like kind of the third world where you can't afford to be a dude like this because they'll fucking rob you and kill you. Look at her. Look what she's saying with her eyes. You see that? Rewind this for a second to let you guys see it.
Because I've reached a level of trust with them and they've reached a level of trust with me where, again, you can, I'm not saying it's wrong to be the alpha. I never cry and never have emotions, but that's.
She's like, this motherfucker is really trying to say he's an alpha.
The reason you can't find two women to share with you. Give them sexual freedom and them choose not to use it. Chrissy, you want to weigh in on that? About just, you know, the moment we shared and like why you think.
So
I don't know.
You have accepted
just weigh in, baby.
I'm sorry.
Just weigh in.
Not
okay, Angela, do you want to weigh in? No, they're both good. Myron, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that's a point that I disagree with.
That's fine.
You know, the two things I think we disagree with is I think that you should never cry in front of your girl. I think showing vulnerability to women is not in your best interest as a man. And the other thing I disagree with is allowing them to have sexual options. I'm of the firm belief that as a man, women need to understand that there are consequences to their actions. I would argue in today's day and age, women don't understand the concept of consequences, as shown earlier with Jenny. And no offense to Jenny, I was just using her as an example. But a lot of the times, female beauty isolates females from their bad decisions in life. And women rarely get held accountable for their actions. So what I have to do sometimes is when I deal with women is I have to be sometimes the arbiter of justice. So what I mean by this is when they do stupid shit, you have to punish them. And
I don't disagree with that.
I don't mean that physically, of course. I mean that by, you know, as soon as a girl does some stupid shit, you stop talking to her. You just retract attention. And that is a woman's primary agency, and her primary currency is getting attention from men. So you got to retract it sometimes. Or if a girl acts stupid or whatever it may be, you just pull back. And my biggest thing is if I was to have a girlfriend and give her the title of you're my girlfriend and I have another girlfriend, and, you know, she was to go ahead and say, you know what? You're not giving me enough attention. I'm going to go ahead and entertain this other guy. Fantastic. You have now just made yourself single. You are no longer going to enjoy the privileges of carrying the title of my girlfriend. And the reason why I am so zealous about this is because I put a lot of weight on my name. If my girl goes out and fucks another guy, yeah, she makes herself look stupid, but more than likely she's also going to make me stupid. There's a reason why the saying women are to be seen and not heard, and it stood the test of time for centuries. The reason why is because men understand that their woman represents them, and if she acts and does anything stupid, it makes them both look bad.
Exactly, bro. And that's why you gotta, like, you can't get a bitch in your life who doesn't know that, man. Chick's gotta know, like, you're fucking, like, you're a team, and she's like your PR. She's an extension of you, and she goes out there, does anything stupid, makes you look like a clown. I mean, you're gonna have to kick her to the streets where she belongs, right?
She belongs to the streets.
Because you can't be having that, bro. You gotta have a good, modest, decent woman if you're gonna lock that bitch down long term. If you're gonna have just some godless Jezebel and you're gonna pump and dump her and send her back to the streets where she belongs, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. Get it out of your system, right? Get all the fucking, like, the sex out of your system, right? Don't have a low body count like Rollo at 40. I'm just joking. Rollo. I'm just joking. But get it out of your system is what I'm trying to say. Get it out of your system, but, like, you want to have a good chick that's a representative of, you know, your brand and can represent you properly as in a public setting and you know, who's not a bad fucking you know, PR agent for you. You know what I mean? So, and that's what Myron is saying right here, which is a really good lesson to be heard.
Hence Will Smith.
And it's a bad look if you're like, oh wait, that's like, I'm just gonna use myself for example. Oh, that's MLD's girl. Oh, she goes and fucks all these other dudes and then goes back to him. Oh my God, bro, that's fucking so hilarious, right? Let me tell you guys something. Okay, let me tell you the other side. All right, so here's the other side of the coin, right? So recently, like, there's two girls in my life, right? Miss MLD is still in the picture. I still love her very dearly. I'm gonna love her forever. And then there's a new girl, right? New girl's younger, hotter, right? And so,
shut up and take my money.
They're having like this little fucking Captain America Civil War, right? And we got Tony Stark and fucking Captain America trying to fucking rip each other's heads off, right? So one day I ambushed them both. and I sat him down in the living room, and I said, here's the deal. I love you, and I love you. And I'm going to keep you in my life, and I'm going to keep you in my life. And there's no say about this. So there's one of two options I'm going to have here. You girls can sit here and figure this fucking shit out. Because I'm not dealing with it. You hate her, good. Sit here and talk it out. I'm going to go to the grocery store, and I'm going to get supplies for a taco party. And when I'm back in 45 minutes, I expect this to be resolved amicably. And I got in a taxi, and I went to the fucking shop, and I got all the shit that I wanted. I got red onions, I got avocado, I got lime, I got shredded cheese, I got hard shell tacos, I got soft shell tacos, I got salsa, I got steak, I got ground beef, and I got chicken. And I came back, and lo and behold, what was going on? They were there, they were sat down, they talked it out. One was in the kitchen prepping, the other one was on the coffee table prepping. I put down the supplies, and I said, ladies, prep the tacos. We're having a fucking taco party. And that's it. And when I told my guy friends this story, all my guy friends were like, you did what? And it was a you did what out of amazement. Like, what the fuck? Did you pull this shit off? Like, you did that? It was a what the fuck of admiration. But if I were to say like, oh yeah, I'm dating these two girls, I'm paying for them, and I'm taking care of them, whatever, and they can like go freely fuck any dude that they want in Tokyo, the dudes would be like, what the fuck? Oh my God, you a clown. Okay? And that is the representation that these girls are doing to Trillstein. They are making him look like a fucking clown, but he's so deluded, and apparently he just wants clout and attention so much that he can't see that this is a long-term, a bad gig for him. But he's going to have to learn the hard way. Period.